Morning.
Morning.
It's Monday, it's October 15th, and it's going to be a lovely day today. It's cold out there now, but nothing but sunshine is expected across all parts of the county today, just like it was yesterday. It was glorious yesterday.
Such a beautiful day,
I
wasn't
was up in training yesterday at about 9 o'clock, and it was freezing, but amazing. It was a lovely morning, and it got nicer as the day went on, and it's going to be like that again today. So my plan is at 9 o'clock to go home and hang out the clothes.
Yeah,
highs of 15 today, and just
Cool.
again, nothing but sunshine, so it's good. Cold morning though, but it's good outside.
yesterday was just the most perfect autumn day. It was gorgeous. I loved it. I was in Cork yesterday, by the way.
How'd you get on?
Good. I was at a hen party this weekend.
Pure decent.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
We went to the corn store for dinner. What?
Nothing.
Why?
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
Oh, it's fab.
Yeah, it's
Do you
grand.
not like
yeah.
it?
That's grand.
Oh, why'd you make that face?
Because I just, it's a Cork thing, never mind.
Why?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. The corn store's
Oh
fine.
no, I'm really paranoid now.
No, don't be paranoid. The corn store is lovely. It's just if someone in Cork said to me, "Where are you going for dinner? We're going to go to the corn store." It's like, ugh.
Why is it like
Because
really popular?
everyone, no, yeah, that's yeah.
It's really nice though. I can see why.
It's grand, yeah.
I think it's more than grand. Like it's really good. I'd been there before. It's really nice.
It's like Kerry people who go to Cork and like, oh man, went to Reardon's, love it. Reardon's as a whole, like. And people in Kerry especially.
Have you eaten in the corn store?
I've eaten in. No, sorry, no. Sorry. The corn store is lovely.
Yeah.
Just for the record, it is. But like people are obsessed with Reardon's as a pub, and I'm like, it's a dive.
I think when I was in college anyway, Reardon's was a real Kerry, like as loads of Kerry people who went there, UCC students, like.
Yeah.
So that's probably why people still
UCC
go there.
students got in there, Jesus.
But like maybe now 20 years later, when they go back to Cork, they still go there.
Oh, but I used to know friends of mine, and Cork friends of mine as well, were like, oh yeah, no, it's such a great night in Havana's. I'm like, all right, yeah, fair play.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So some of the top trends this morning on Twitter, the snappers trending. It was on Virgin Media 1 again last night. I watched some of that. It's so funny. It's on so often.
Yeah, I think TV3 are really pulling the arse out of this, broadcasting the snapper.
They have kind of replaced Steven Seagal movies now with the snapper.
Yes.
They replaced his 4 movies that we're showing with one movie.
Yeah.
At least it's better though. X Factor last night, so all the judges' houses done and dusted, and next week the live shows start. And the good news for Ireland is that Brendan Murray is in, and he rang his mammy on the show last night.
He did, yeah.
And we were watching it at home, and I said to my daughter, she's from Ballyhaig. Did I get it right?
Well, one of them is from Ballyhaig. I didn't know it was the mother.
And then I went, our Causeway, or some, or for.
Oh, it's Ballyhaig, yeah. It's
Ballyhaig.
Yeah,
I said somewhere out around there. Anyway, Strictly is trending. It's all over the tabloids. I don't watch it. I'm so sick of it. This is all because 2 people in it, Sean Walsh, who can't spell Sean, but he's a comedian, and his dance partner snogged. Because nobody's ever done that in the history of humankind before. And they stayed in. Ratings have shot up over it. Is the whole thing set up? I wouldn't even be surprised if it is.
Yeah, I've never seen an episode of Strictly Come Dancing. Is that bad?
No, it's not bad. And in UEFA Nations League action last night as well, then Italy beat Poland in injury time last night. Is that the thing we were in on Saturday night?
Yes.
Yeah, we drew with Ireland, with Denmark 0-0. Saturday night, yeah. I didn't see that. Boring affair?
I didn't see it. By all accounts, they held themselves to account, but Kasper Schmeichel gave an interview to Newstalk afterwards and basically said, I don't know how in God's name we didn't win that game.
Okay.
And I think he was basically criticising Ireland for just sitting back and parking the bus.
Well.
Yeah, which it worked.
Yeah. That's a good enough result for us 0-0 with Denmark, isn't it?
Yeah, well, considering the last time we played them, we got destroyed.
Was it 5-0 or something?
5-1 the last time,
5-1.
yeah. Or, no, it was a 5-0 actually, yeah. When Ericsson beat us on his own. The papers this morning, the Times front page, the Ireland edition of the Times says Brexit talks break up amid impasse over Irish border, and Garda superintendent suspended over disclosures tribunal. That's on the front page there this morning. The Examiner says Varadkar demands apology over Fitzgerald opposition behaviour bang out of order. This is on the back of the disclosure tribunal results and the findings over the weekend, and Frances Fitzgerald, who of course famously had to resign her ministry during all of the controversy. Well, Varadkar demands an apology on the front page there. Higgins attacks church actions in recent scandals is also on the front page of the Irish Examiner. And clean sweep housework is the latest trend on the internet. It's in the lifestyle section this morning.
I've noticed this rubbish, right?
What is this?
On Instagram, right? Hang on, I'll get her name now.
Okay.
There's some woman, and she's called Mrs. Something. Someone will comment here now, hopefully, and tell me who I'm talking about. And they're like, I'm gone. We'll say it's like Mrs. Barrett.
Right.
I'm gone. So, Mrs. Barrett, oh my God, look at all the stuff I bought. And then they take Instagram photos of cleaning products.
So
This
it's
is
replaced.
happening.
It's replaced what people used to do with their food, with their
This is
dinner.
happening on my Instagram feed, and I'm like,
Who
do you
does
think
this?
I'm interested in this now? Mrs. Somebody. Yeah. Oh my God, it's all Mrs. Someone's fault. I can't stop cleaning. I'm like,
they
you
go in,
need a life.
So they buy a bunch of products and then they take pictures of themselves cleaning whatever, the bathroom or the
There's
kitchen or whatever.
some woman, I don't know if she's a blogger or an Instagrammer or something, and she's become really popular from talking about how clean her house is or something.
Right.
So now loads of women, I think it's women anyway, but maybe a few men, but loads of people who've way too much time in their hands, like who need hobbies. There are loads of clubs. There are loads of societies and groups. There's like
Stop
volunteer
taking cleaning
groups.
photos.
They need help. Like people, there's volunteer groups who need people to join and
Yes.
help them. But these people are Instagramming photos of cleaning products. I gotta find out her name now. I'm still got Mrs. Someone. Or
Mrs. Doubtfire.
great, yeah.
Uh,
no, she's this glamorous
I'm
bird. Then, like,
joking.
of course, as well. Like,
You want-
she's like
of
real
course
hottie.
she is.
Yeah.
Social media influencers.
Hang
lads.
on, I'll Google cleaning, Instagram cleaning frenzy.
Frenzy. I'll finish the paper so when you're
Instagram.
doing that.
Yeah, go.
The Independent then this morning says the same story as the Times Ireland edition. Disgraced Garda Superintendent David Taylor is set to retire on full pension is the main story there. And tributes have been paid for father of one 38-year-old man who died during Storm Callum. This is a very sad story. David Dooley is his name. He's a native of Tullamore. He died in England. He's on the front page of the Independent there. And the Mirror this morning says failure to reach Brexit deal could hike up Ireland's booze prices, experts warn. And Irish baby name trends show some of the older favourites are becoming extinct. This is Ancestry.ie this morning have released this, and they've identified Adam and Harry as the favourite names among young boys, but names like Mary are dying out. They're becoming extinct apparently for people choosing it as their baby's name.
I know, I haven't heard of a baby Mary in a long time.
Yeah. So there's more on that in some of the papers there this morning in the Mirror. Did you find
In
the
fact,
one?
who's the youngest Mary? Mary Mullins is probably the youngest Mary I know.
I think I know a couple of Marys in their early 20s, alright.
Do you?
Yeah, definitely one anyway.
Mary's not in her early 20s, I suppose.
I didn't say that.
I can say it. Her name is Mrs. Hinch, right?
Oh, this is the Instagram one.
Yeah,
now, is it, right?
yeah. Like she's her real name is Sophie Hinchcliffe. She's the cleaning mad woman from Essex whose tips are sweeping the nation and changing people's lives.
Changing
Their lives. Hang on, look at her, like she's super glam.
Oh, she's gorgeous, yeah.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. It's like grand for her, like she looks like that.
I've gone so, Mrs. Hinch.
She could
Oh
be
my
cleaning
God.
her house good all day.
I love it.
Yeah, no, I just think it's gas. The first couple of times it happened, I was like, oh, is Mrs. Hinch
is
someone in Tralee or Listowel or Killarney?
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
she was
yeah.
some bird who just was really good at cleaning. Like some people are good at that kind of thing. And then I realised she's actually a celebrity.
She's a social media influencer.
I've been hinched or something. I'm sure there's some
my
crap
God,
like
hashtag
that.
hinched.
Hashtag I've been hinched. My house has been hinched.
Oh, hinch my house. Pimp my ride, hinch my house.
Anyway, oh look, Karina knows it. Have you been hinched, Karina?
Have you been hinged?
Okay, that's about it from us for this
Oh, hang on,
morning.
I want to show you my show and tell.
Okay, I forgot show and tell. My
This
tired head is my show and tell.
this is my new obsession. Those three fellas.
Show me those boys. I like the
So
look of them.
on yesterday afternoon, I sat down and I was flicking through Netflix for about 2.5 million hours, as you do, trying to find something to watch. And I came across this thing called Big Mouth. Now, a few people have been tweeting about it, and friends of mine have been on about it, and I thought, right, I'll give it a go. So it's an adult cartoon, but it's based around 13-year-old boys and girls coming into adolescence. And it is the funniest thing I have ever watched
Is it like
in
the
my
In-Betweeners?
life. Yeah, but way more vulgar.
Oh,
so
God, okay.
I'm just going to throw it out there now, if there's kids watching this, don't watch it. Parents,
Okay.
make sure they don't watch it because it is an adult cartoon.
Give me the name again?
Big Mouth,
Big
it's
Mouth,
called.
okay, I'll look out
And
for it.
it is hilarious. One of the episodes is about a young girl's experience of going through her first period, for instance. But
Yeah.
it gets ridiculously funny, but also ridiculously graphic, and it's hilarious. So Big Mouth is called. Check it out on Netflix. That's my show and tell, because I tell you, lads, I was laughing. I was literally sitting there lolling on the couch yesterday.
Cool.
Yeah, sad, isn't it? Right, will we go make coffee?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
And
busy
clean.
show coming
I'm
up.
going to clean the house.
We've
now.
got a month's supply of Lee Strand milk to give away this
Oh,
morning.
yeah.
Details on your
Great.
very own podcast coming up as well, and usual bits of messing. So let us know what you did for the weekend. Comment here or text or WhatsApp us, and we'll have a chat in a few minutes.
Bye-bye.
Good. Morning.
Morning.